All right, Shay, next on the docket, let's kick it on down to Missouri, where old Drake, you see, we tweeted out he's drinking the Diet Cokes. He's got
back on it.
He's got a giant Diet Coke. I've never seen what do you call those? I mean, he's double. He's got a tall boy Diet Coke. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, a little 24-ouncer there. That one's got some kick to it, man. And it was funny because we had an opportunity to talk to him. He was coming off those, Yeah. So apparently it's like me and the diet. It's like we have good intentions, but man, those Diet Cokes taste pretty damn good. So no, he couldn't get off of them long. But I'm telling you, he's a breath of fresh air, man. And I know a lot of people give Mizzou a hard time, but I just love the fact that he comes out. He's telling you exactly where this team is, and you're trying to guess through some of these coaches and coming off these scrimmages, and it just feels like he comes out saying, okay, this is a problem that we need to fix, and it's on me, and I like that, just taking control.
Yeah, and certainly, I mean, he's not calling out anyone specifically, but basically calling out his team. Hey, this ain't the production that we expect from you. Running backs are always emerge for Drink. It doesn't matter where he's at, so they need someone to step up there. It's interesting, Cody Schrader, the transfer from the lower level. When I saw him in the spring game, Shane, I was like, oh, I guess I got the walk-ins in now. Who's this bruising Mike Allscott looking guy? And man, he was the most impressive running back in the spring game. Sounds like he's really coming on in the fall, so Cody Schrader's not someone we can write off by any means. And then I think Mizzou fans will really appreciate these comments from Tyron Hopper, the transfer from Florida. They need help to shore up that run defense. And, they gave him a non-contact jersey. You think, oh, man, is he hurt? No, they're trying to keep him off people. He's such a beast down there. So let's kick it over to Drink.
Jay, you mentioned you obviously want to see more growth and identity. What have you seen so far maybe in the growth and what you guys are developing identity-wise just at this point in camp?
I like the chemistry of our team. I like the togetherness of our team. I think we got to continue to build the toughness and resiliency. I didn't think today we finished or attacked the last 3 periods in the red zone with nearly enough intensity or fire. Just felt like we were going through the motions, and that's not good enough for us. If we want to take a step as a program. If we were content with being average, then that's fine. We can pat them on the back and give away popsicles. But we need to continue to be tougher and more physical, and we got to respond to every period in practice, and that didn't get done today, and that's on me.
You said both punters. I mean, in the past there have been 3 guys there. Are you narrowing that down?
I would say there's still a third punter involved. He hasn't been as consistent as the other 2. And he's consistently getting reps with a 3. So for the sake of clarity, I think our top 2 guys are really battling at it right now. He could come on this week. I wouldn't say he's totally out of it, but trying to get a little bit more clarity.
What about running back? Where do you feel like you're at there as far as zoning in on a rotation or a couple guys?
Yeah, disappointed that Nate and T-Man have been down with soft tissue. Got to get those guys back. Haven't been able to see them. Been really proud of Cody Schrader. He's been the most consistent running back in camp. You can tell his playing experience shines through. He's able to do all the things we need him to do as far as blitz pickup, route running, and consistent running the ball and getting positive yards. Elijah Young's had flash moments, but we got to have more consistency. Taj Butts was doing really good, but got slowed by a little bit of a soft tissue. Again, availability is the most important ability, and we've got to continue to take care of our bodies and be ready to go. So
it looked like Tyron Hopper might have been in a no-contact jersey today. Is that right?
Yeah, he was.
What's just the value of having him still out there with just for himself out there being a new player to the program and to the other linebackers in the group?
Yeah, that's part of practice. You're trying to limit the contact on some people. He's a contact player, and he's kind of a contact player even when he's not supposed to be, so we're trying to get him in a green jersey to try to slow him down a little bit. But he'll be back ready to roll tomorrow.
Harrison coming into, and I know you did a little bit last year, but especially now coming into camp, starting to get some national attention and All-American recognition. I mean, is that stuff that's easy for you to block out or not pay attention to? How do you deal with it?
Yeah, no, that's a good question. I try not to really think about it. It's nice to be recognized, obviously, But, you know, if I'm going to be recognized, I want to be an All-American, but I want to be an All-American for this team. I want to, you know, I want to be there for this team, the team. And it's not just for me. I'm not doing it for me. I'm trying to help my team win on Saturdays, and that's really where my mind's at. And so, yeah, I do block it out, but it's really just about putting points up there for my team.
What is your standard for yourself? I mean, from the outside, people a lot of times only notice kickers if something goes wrong. When you've had such a good 2 years already, what's the standard, and how do you kind of either maintain or go to another level?
Yeah, you know, really just focusing on myself. It's just next kick mentality. You know, it's not, yeah, if you miss a kick, you know, it's next kick. I don't remember the last kick. So it's what, you're only as good as your next kick. So that's really where it's at, and it's really where my mind is, and that's where, you know, that's what I'm focusing on. Just next kick. It doesn't matter what I did the last 2 years. It does not matter to me. I'm just as hungry as I was my freshman year. I want to make all the kicks this year. You know, 92% for me is unacceptable. I got to be 100% this year, and that's, you know, that's where it's at. So.
Oh, I love this. I hope he has like a big neck roll and everything. Just plays it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I grew up watching Mike Allstott. I was a huge fan. My brother, obviously a work done, so it was like we were like wanted to. It made sense. And then you know, going up in college, there was a guy that played for Tennessee, Will Bartholomew. A lot of fans know him. But again, I just kind of idolized this guy, saying, "Man, I wish that was me," you know. And then you go to the NFL. Then I became a Peyton Hillis fan, you know, from Arkansas. It's like,
Yep.
Come on, man, we could do it. So I love these big guys. I love watching them run. You know, not agile, you know, but sometimes just lowering the boom. That's what I love.